So we got up all nice and early this morning. Everybody was up at 5. We get a nice early breakfast. I was supposed to go help my brother and he canceled on me. Alright, we're up really early. What do we do now? Any thoughts? I guess since I show you all the blue sky days, I should probably have full disclosure. It's cloudy today. We're having a couple of days of spring weather. Oh, the glooms. It's so terrible. Happy Friday, it's weekend time. 2 more days and I'm out of town. Yay, beach, 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 beach. No more coats, it's all bikinis and dresses. I'm such a dressed person. I don't know if there's something in the air. It's not a full moon, but there are some crazy people out today. I've been running all over town and everywhere I go, nobody can drive. Everybody's like acting weird. It's just, they can't park, they can't walk. I'm getting run over by carts at the grocery store. Lady? It's crazy. This lady just went through the turn lane and went down the road while I'm talking about the crazy drivers. Seriously, there's something in the air today. I don't know if the clouds have put everybody into a mood or what the problem is, but it is hilarious. I think I'm gonna get off the road before something happens. I'm only a few blocks from home. Keep your fingers crossed everything goes okay. Okay, I made it. I'm safe in the garage. Not for people lack of trying to hit me. I swear. Another person almost pulled out in the block after I've turned off this camera. Seriously, it's just odd. Could you get into a smaller ball? What is with that? So I have a bit of a cheat recipe. I guess I would call it my 10% bad stuff. It's not that bad. I usually munch on some dark chocolate when I get the munchies for something sweet. So what I've done is, this is basically just taking dark chocolate and making it into sort of like a mousse or a pudding. The recipe came, I saw it originally on the Pioneer Woman. It's a traditional recipe. Maybe her technique is a little different. It's, oh gosh, I have to pronounce this. I think, is it pot de creme? Whatever. I'll put a link down below. But before I butcher French anymore. But I take and use usually 85% chocolate. I might cut it a little bit with some 70. A couple of eggs brought to room temperature. Some hot coffee. I used decaf, strong hot coffee. Heated up to just at boiling. It's got to be really hot. And a little vanilla. That's it. You blend it and you pour it and put it in the fridge, and you end up with kind of like a pudding mousse. It's not quite a mousse. It's not as light and fluffy, but it's a heck of a lot easier to make than a mousse. And there's no added sugar. It's just the dark chocolate. So again, I'll put a link down below, but I've got a bad sweet tooth, and instead of going and getting ice cream, this is my compromise. Here we go. Is that making a lot of noise? That is obnoxious. There you go. Now, I tend to make a big, gigantic mess. I just cleaned up chocolate that went up to the ceiling, because this blender, for some reason, shoots it everywhere. I keep the lid on, I have a towel over top of it, and somehow I end up shooting chocolate everywhere. So, I put them in pretty small servings. There isn't much in each of these. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a little over a 1/4 cup. And since I do a little dairy, I might top them with a little whipped cream, which I don't even really sweeten, because for me, this is good enough. It takes a little practice to get it, to get all the chocolate melted. So again, make sure your coffee is really hot, and you go slow. And depending on your blender, play with it. But if you do it right, it comes out really creamy. After an hour or two in the fridge, it'll firm up even more. I mean, it's already pretty stiff. Those eggs take care of that. But there you go. Easy peasy dark chocolate pot de creme.